guys, it's Gianna. So today I'm going to be doing my natural everyday makeup look that I don't wear every day, but when I do put it on, this is what I do. So it's super simple because I literally just throw it on my face and then walk out the door. So if you want to watch it, then watch it. Have a good time. Okay, let's do this. So because I don't want crusty lips, I'm going to use the Jeffree Star Velour Lip Scrub in Orange Soda. And like, I absolutely love it. Like, it's just perfect. Like, it smells so good. And it tastes like orange soda. Like, if you ate it, like, this could be a meal. But it's too expensive for a meal. Like, I wouldn't even pay for this. I stole it from my sister. And so yeah, I just kind of like scrub my lips and then I wipe it off, and that's that. So before I start, I just want you guys to know I'm not sister specialized in any of this. I'm not professional. So all of this is purely just what I've picked up and what works for me. So please do not pass these off as like good tips, because I promise you they are not. So I'll usually start with like a really crappy primer. So I'm using the Baby Skin Poreless Primer. So I like just like rub that like all over my face, and like where I have like big pores, because you know I got some big ass pores. I'm like primed and gorgeous. The next thing I do is just put concealer all over my face. I don't use foundation on an everyday basis. I really don't think it's necessary. So I take the Age Rewind concealer in shade Light, and I just put this like everywhere. So in any spots under my eyes, I just kind of throw it on. And then I'll take either a beauty blender or a makeup brush to put this on. Today, I'm feeling a makeup brush. I am going to take this Sephora brush in the Airbrush Precision brush for foundation on my face. Yeah, I got this in like a set. It was like 40 bucks, so I actually really like it. So I don't think they sell it anymore, but you know, it's nice. So after I do that, I do my brows. So for my brows, I literally use the James Charles palette, the shade T, mixed with the shade Spooky for my ends, because I think that the black just adds some depth to it. I try to do it lightly because I have very naturally like dark brows. Like, they're pretty dark naturally, so I just kind of like use a light hand when I'm doing this. So I take it, like the product, and then I like wipe it off on my hand a little bit before I put it in my brows, just so that like the intensity of it isn't as much. And then I take a little bit of Spooky, a very little amount. When I say little, I mean little. And I brush that in the ends. I learned that this routine is more practical than correct. Especially if you came from like my Instagram, you know I actually know how to do my makeup correctly. It's just that I get really lazy when I have to go out, and I usually don't want to go out to the places that I decide to put makeup on for. So, you know, I just kind of throw it on. So then, once they're like filled in, I'll take like a lighter concealer, and I'm using the Makeup Revolution in shade C4. And I just put that under my brows. I just wanna be a little different. We don't really need the distance. I cannot lose existence. When I do that, I kind of outline my brows in the concealer. I don't know if you can tell. Let me zoom you in a little. I take this and I just outline it like that. And I do it to the other side. Saw a message on your phone, but I ain't trying to search. Just screw it up. Make sure you add that to that, because it's really important to screw it up, or else it wouldn't be a Gianna brow. So then I blend it out with my fingers. And yeah, that's it. I know people are gonna like hate on me for doing this, but like, it's just so practical. Like, it's so fast. I don't know why more people don't use their fingers. Even when you'll see in like my Instagram like videos, like I know, like, I always skip my brows, so I blend it out with my finger and I don't want anyone to know. So, yeah, that's that. And then my brows are done. And for eyeshadow, I don't really do eyeshadow on an everyday basis. If I'm going to do anything, I'll take the Morphe primer in like a very light brown shade. Just blend a little in there. And that's it. I take a little bit of it and I throw it on there. I blend out this stuff. I said to get my love back though. Yeah. And then I'll take a blending brush, but like almost all of mine are dirty right now. So I'm gonna take a dirty one and just clean it off. I zoomed you guys in even more so you could really see how I screw up my eyeballs. So I take the shade Punch Me from the James Charles palette and I just give it a little nice dip and a little nice tap tap. And then I just kind of blend that shit in the crease. And it just has like a little bit of like dimension or depth. I don't know what the correct word is. But yeah, and every now and then I'll add like a pop of pink or like a pop of something. I don't know. It's just like, it's like my go-to because you could really just like kind of make it into anything you want. For school though, I don't do this. For school I stop at concealer and that's it. And most days I don't even wear makeup. Because I go to an all-girls private Catholic school. So there's no one to impress. So I just don't do anything. I don't wake up early enough to do my makeup because I like to be awake as little as possible. And then once I finish kind of blending that, I'm a stickler for blending. Like I will sit here blending for like 10 hours just to make sure that it's fully blended because I can't look at makeup that's not blended. Like it actually makes me like really sad. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Sister, I think. Sister on my finger. And just kind of brush that across the lid. I really like doing this because, I don't know, I feel like a little bit of like shimmer just like totally brightens up a look. Even if you don't cut the crease, like just like putting a shimmer on the lid just I feel like looks really good. And that's about all I do. And then after that I will take some mascara. Now I use a different mascara like every time I do my makeup because it totally just depends what room I'm in. Like that's about it. So I'm going to take a trial size of the Bad Gal Bang mascara. And I just throw that on there. And you want to make sure to put on like 12 layers so that your eyelashes crack off. It's really, really important. You really can't miss that step. But yeah, once your eyelashes are starting to crack off, then you add another coat. I'm going to take the ColourPop highlighter in shade Flexitarian. And I'm going to put that on my inner corners and a little bit on my brow bone because I feel like it adds a nice pop. And then while I have it open, I'm just going to take it and like put a dot on my nose. And then I do like a line up my nose. Then I kind of, yeah. And then now we're here for the tight lining of the waterline. Give me a second while I warm up this pencil. And it's not heating up and it's not transferring onto my skin and I'm not going to put something in my eyeball. That isn't working. So Sephora, you failed me. So instead we're going to take a gray and we're going to tight line with the gray. Because that's what I have right now. Because I can't find my other white one. And that's how my life goes most of the time. I have to hold my eye. And I'm gonna get wrinkles, but I'm sorry, but that's what I have to do. So what I do is I'm just gonna like prop this shit up somewhere because your girl doesn't have a standing mirror yet. So I just like take my eyeball and I like run this just like inside there. So the next thing I do is I set my face with powder. I'm an oily ass girl, so I have to set my face like 12 times a day. And during school, I carry blotting sheets, and people have told me that I look wet before. If you're an oily person, there's nothing I can tell you because I still haven't solved it. All I can tell you is that what I've found works the best is using moisturizing products in the morning so that my skin like retains the moisture, rather than using like a drying product and then your skin gets more oily. So yeah, so that's why I use the pressed powder. because it allows like my natural oils to, I guess, like get through better. Now I'm going to bronze. So to bronze, I use the Hamptons Weekender palette from Tarte, and I love this palette. You'll see it in every single one of my videos. The shade, which is Farmer's Market, I'm pretty sure you can buy it alone. It's just such a perfect bronzer shade. So what I do with this, I'm taking an angled-ish brush because I feel like it fits in your cheekbone real well. And I'm taking this and I take too much and then I tap all of it off and put it on my face. Probably can't see that, but it's on there. Like she's bronzed. And it's really important for me to bronze like my jawline because I have a fat neck and like I don't like it looking as fat as it is, so I bronze it. And my forehead, because I have a humongous forehead. Then for my nose, because I'm a classy bitch, I'm going to contour it. You're gonna laugh at this. What I take is my pinky, the side of my pinky, and I rub it in the product, and I do a half on this side and a half on this side, and then I blend it out. And I blend this part out with a brush, so you might be happy about that. And it's the same brush I used for the side contour too. So then I blend that out. Then I go back into the James Charles palette. I take the shade Flashback, like a flat-ish but like fluffy brush, and I take it and I put it right like up in here because I feel like it like brightens and it like makes me look like really snatched, and I like how that looks. And then I'll also take it like up here to like further that contour, I guess. So once that's done, I go back and highlight again. I take the Morphe M501 and I use the shade Face, and what I do is I dip into it. I don't spray it because who has time to spray it? And I go over the tip of my nose really lightly again, and then I take it and I go on my cheekbones. And then you do the under eye sockets, like connect them, and do the cheekbones again. Then that's done. So now my face is done. I don't use blush because I'm already a red person and I don't like looking redder than I already am usually. So yeah, so after I do that, I need a drink of water, so. So now I'm going to do my lips. Now this has come down to a science for my lips. I am a genius when it comes to my lips. It is so important. I'm going to go back into the James Charles palette because you know it's the only thing I've used since I got it. I'm going to take some of Rusted. Just a little bit, just a little bit. And tap that over my lips and then mix that with my Mary. Then I take the e.l.f. lipstick in the color Rosy Go Round. I outline like my Cupid's bow in the very bottom of my lip. Well, I should zoom in. Let's zoom in again. Okay. I like zooming in. I think it makes us really close. Like it makes us feel like we're kind of like together. Like the top first. And then I do the bottom. Then I blend that into my lips. Now for the last step, I take the Elizabeth Arden Clear Lip Gloss and I put that on. And then I take an old ColourPop lip gloss that's basically down to nothing, just to get a little bit of glitter from it, like anything that I can get. And I put that on. And now my lips are spicy. So this is all I do. This is my entire everyday makeup look. There is absolutely nothing else that I can show you because this is the most I will do. I genuinely think this looks fine. Like if I saw someone like this, be like, wow, she has her shit together. I don't. So, you know, like I'm like playing a role here. Like this is really cool and fun and fresh. So if you liked this, please like and subscribe and comment because I want to meet you people that are watching this, because I obviously took up some of your time and I don't know why you watched this, so please let me know why. And follow me on Instagram, Gianna Levine _ or for my makeup, Gianna V MUA. That's about all I have because I'm tired and I still have like 3 more videos to film. So have a good night, guys, or a good morning, or a good day, or like, I don't know, maybe you're having a crappy day. So yeah, okay, bye-bye. I like my women